What is up, YouTube? My name's David Lee, and you're watching AsianWithCards, and we got Dan over here, also known as 10FD. So, Dan, explain yourself, who you are and what you do.
I'm 10FD. I played Vayu Turbo. I played Yu-Gi-Oh for a few years. I quit Modern and came back once I found out that old retro format around the time I was playing came back. So yeah, here I am. I played Vayu for a few months now.
So, do you like Modern or Edison more?
I don't play Modern. I only play Edison.
What made you choose Edison over Modern?
Modern, you have to spend $1,000 every 3 months. Edison, you buy the cards and then you have them.
And so, they just didn't exist for like more than a decade.
It's not like it goes worthless after a month.
Right. All right, let's start it off. So this is your deck profile, and you made day 2 with your deck, right?
I made day 2, top 16. It doesn't matter. It's
top
okay.
16, okay. Top 16.
It's okay.
Top 60. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So, Dark Arm Dragon, I have to explain this. Very good in Vayu. I'm just kidding. All right, so engine. 3 Sirocco, some people ask about 2. I feel like 3 is just necessary because of all the Blackwings. Let's see. This one, you will sometimes break with 2 Sirocco, but it makes your mills better, it makes your greffers better, it makes your armas better, because, you know, if you're milling Sirocco, now your arma, you know, you can make a Vayu. So it's like, I feel like 3 is absolutely a staple, rather than 2. 3 Vayu, staple. 2 hamsters, people ask, oh, do you want to play Charges of Light Brigade? I'd rather have 2 hamsters, because Charges of Light Brigade, you want to open it so that you get mills, right?
Right.
This one, it doesn't give information because your only Lightsworn monster is Raikou, and so if they're both good early game, and there's also the fact that once you hit your Vayus in grave, your mills are almost always going to be bad. Like, you're going to be milling Brain Control, Torrential, Mirror Force. You don't want to give that much information, so I'd rather just play 2 hamsters than Charge of the Light Brigade. 3 Raikou, got Raikou 7, RBET winner to sign that, awesome guy. His favorite card is Raikou, his name's based on that, so made sure to get him to sign it. Card Trooper, staple, Plague's better, staple. 2 Kais, I feel like this is just the right ratio. Some people play 3 Kais. I don't want to break with Kais in hand, but you could play 3. Some people only play 1, but I feel like 2, you want to see it. You definitely want to see it.
Right.
Gale, good supporting card. Some people have been cutting Gale, but I feel like it's good. 2600 normal, or it's effectively 2600 attack. You can get over 2600. And Reaper is my tech card. Reaper, you don't want to be, You don't want to set a card and have your opponent know that it's like always Raikou. So they're going to be something, you know, Goblin Zombie and Sangan, that sort of thing. So there's also situations where you go T-set and they don't put anything on the field. And I want to be able to punish that with Reaper. This deck is also weak to Gores because your, Greffer and Armed Wing is 1723. Gores just completely wrecks this deck. This one punishes Gores, it punishes playing around sets. I would 100% always play this card. Favorite card in this deck.
All right, one question for you.
What's up?
What's your reason for no Elfin the Raven?
No Elfin the Raven. I did play Elfin the Raven, and it is a complete brick if you don't have a Greffer in your hand, often. If I wanted to play Elfin, I would be playing 3 Greffer, but I'm not willing to play 3 Greffer because bricking on Greffer is also bad.
And what's your ratio reasoning for Greffer, 2 Greffer and 2 AKs?
Or 2 Armor Knights?
Yes.
2 Greffer. I feel like it's, the original list had 3 Greffers, 1 Arma. Arma is pretty good, but I could actually see myself cutting to 1. When I play against Blackwings, I side out an Arma because it's, you know, Shura food, but you could honestly do 2 Greffers, 1 Arma, but I wouldn't play anything more than that.
Sweet. All right, so spells. I'm pretty sure this is now more straightforward.
Spells, everything is in
Essential.
every Vayu list. Everybody plays this. Oh yeah, I play Brain Control. Okay, let's see. Trap Dust Shoot, really good card to open. Yep. 2 Dust Tornadoes. This was a meta call because everybody in paper plays Blackwing Hero Beat. It was very good. Sometimes I play 1 Dust, 2 Oppression. This time, for this event, it's all Blackwing Hero Beats, so I play 2 Dust, 1 Oppression.
And this one actually saved you against a Christie, right?
Yeah. Somebody was asking me, do you side in Oppression versus Fairies? I said yes, because, you know, they play Cyber Dragon, Christie at times 3, and then they also have Herald of Orange Light tuning for Synchros, so it's like, yeah, 100% side in Oppression versus Fairies. Right. Let's see, Solemn, Mirror Force, Torrential, 2 Bottomless, and then 3 Prison. So very defensive. Your Armas and Greffers are 1700, so it's like, you have to be able to protect them, so yeah. You don't want to give away free advantage, and yeah.
Very awesome. And then now we're on the extra deck and side deck, right?
Extra deck, yeah. I love viewing my extra deck.
Yeah, it's like the most bare,
I'm known for it.
like very straightforward side deck, right? Or extra deck.
Armory Arm, Raikou plus Plague Spreader, or you could even take a Treeborn Frog. I've done that before. Brain Control Treeborn Frog, and then summon it with a Gale. Catastor, let's see, Raikou Gale. And there's also Reaper plus Plague, which I have done. Trooper plus Plague, I've had to do that to get the 400 beater off the field because I was low on life. No Android, you don't have space for Android. Let's see. Yeah, Catastor's almost always better. Brayo, Royo, you make these with Arma. 2 Armed Wing. There's only been like 2 games where I've needed, a 3rd Armed Wing. The 3rd Armed Wing would come up more often if I play Charge, but yeah, it doesn't come up that often, so 2 Armed Wing is more than enough. 2 Armor Master, good card, and 1 Silverwind. You could play 2 silver one, but the second silver one will come up like not frequently enough. The other cards will come up more often, but there has been times I've needed 2 silver wins. Let's see, Black Rose, good card. Dark End, good card. Thought Roller, some people have been cutting this. I feel like this is almost as important as Stardust Dragon, just because it's like Dimensional Prison, Frogs play Raigeki Break, Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, Soul Exchange, Enemy Controller, and it's like this card is like, yeah, it's necessary for a lot of situations. Colossal, good for running over Hero Beat if you know they have Honest or Flute or whatever. Stardust Dragon for Starlight Road, and let's see, you sometimes have to make it. And Red Dragon Archfiend, really good versus Frogs, really good versus Plants. Scapegoats, it's come up a few times, so I'd rather,
Very awesome. Cool. And then we're finally into the last stretch. Your side deck.
My side deck. All right. Side deck, 2 Thunder Kings. This is for zombies, plants, that sort of thing. Normally you side out Raikos or Hamsters for it. Good versus Synchro decks, and yeah, it's great versus Dragons. 1 Kaiku. This is only for Frogs. People say, oh yeah, you can bring it in versus Vayu. You see all the traps I have, right? This is almost never going to get through. It gets run over by Sirocco. And when it does go through, they're not always going to have a graveyard. So I actually never bring this in versus Vayu. It's too risky. Only versus Frogs. The risk versus reward for Vayu isn't there. For Frogs, if you can kill 2 Treeborns, this card just won you the game. So 2 Dyna, good versus Dragons, also good versus Frogs, good versus Plants. So it's, yeah, very good. 1 DDV. People ask me about why only 1. I mentioned this before. If I'm playing 2 Oppression, I'm playing also, what was it, Compulsory, right? So 2 Compulsory, 2 Oppression, DDV. You don't want to be drawing like all of your, a handful of these side cards, right? You want to be drawing only a little bit at a time, and since, you know, the other cards are limited, you don't want to draw 2 Compulsory, 3 Compulsory, so you want a little bit of mix of everything, so this is in that category of card, so it's a one of 5 copies of.
Just to make sure the Compulsory was in your side,
this
right?
is from the side deck, this is from the side deck. So
yeah, I
people
just missed out on camera.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I haven't organized it, but yeah, so 3 Pulling the Rug for Frogs, Diva Hero, Machina with Machina Control with like Hamster, Raiko, Caius. So 3 Rug for those decks. Comes in all the time, would not cut anything. 2 Compulsory. This is for Frogs. Comes in versus Vayu Turbo. One of the best cards to play in the mirror because you can kill Armed Wings for free. It can hit Plague Spreader. Yeah. 2nd Oppression. Special summon heavy decks. 3rd Dust Tornado for Hero Beat Black Wings. And then 2 Starlight Roads. This comes in versus Black Wings for Icarus Attack and Lightsworn for Celestia, Judgment Dragon. And I actually bring in 1 versus Frogs because, what was it? Because I'm signing out, you know, Heavy Storm and adding so many traps. I'm so scared of Heavy Storm, I'm so scared of Dark Dust Spirit, I'm so scared of Black Rose. So I bring it in versus Frogs too.
So you side out your Heavy Storms and MSTs?
Yeah, because when you play versus Frogs, you're not losing to Heavy Storm, MST. Like, what are you going to hit with that? You're not Heavy Storming. They have, everything's chainable, they're not going to have back rows. And it's not the cards, it's not like you're losing to Threatening Roar, it's not like you're losing to Raigeki Break, you're losing to the fucking Monarchs, right? So I'd rather have Pulling the Rug rather than Heavy Storm MST. So.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to say about the deck before we close out?
Anything I want to say about the deck? It takes a lot of practice, and I feel like what was it? It takes a lot of practice. And,
I will personally say that as a Blackwing player, Vayu Turbo acts way differently for like technical play.
Yeah, it's a lot different. It's a lot different playstyle. It's a very unique playstyle. People say, "Oh yeah, it's easy to play." I feel like it's very
it's a lot of optional stuff that you can mix play on.
I'm still making mistakes. Like even I've been playing this deck exclusively. I still keep making mistakes with this deck. So.
Right. Is there anyone you want to thank?
Anyone I want to thank? Oh yes, absolutely. 10-Fit Ducks, best team in the universe. They are amazing.
10-foot ducks.
10-Fit Ducks.
10-fit ducks.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me make 10-foot dicks as a teammate, so I didn't like making a PG. But let's see. This guy, yeah. What was it? Somebody on the team, Trocano. He gave me these as a Christmas present. He gave me a Kai's too, but I put it in a different deck, so don't worry, I still have it. It's just not in my deck. Also, it didn't match. Wanted it to match my other Kai's, but yeah, amazing people, awesome people. Some of my closest friends. I love you all, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Thank you, Dan, also known as 10FD.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys soon.
All right.